Damn. Okay. I'm actually going to squeeze in another Blitz game. I know I'm supposed to be playing classical, but I really enjoyed that game. That was actually quite fun. So we have a 21-15 opponent, Jose Maria Gomez. And we have a Sicilian. Speaking of Sicilians, here we go. So 21-15 Blitz is pretty strong. Let's see how, okay, we have a Lowenthal. Probably going to transpose to a Sveshnikov. It looks like we might get that. Or it could be a Klishnikov. No, well, wait. B5 right away. Yeah, we play knight d5. Oh, so this is a sideline that I don't know. Okay, I know that this is a blunder, but this one is okay. So I think we just play c3 here. And I don't want to waste too much time on such a move. So, yeah. And I will play it in typical Sveshnikov style. And I think I'll play knight c2 right away. And then I might play bishop e3 before knight e3. Although I'm not 100% sure. No, maybe. No, I'll go knight e3 right away. And then... oh, right. That's maybe I should have played bishop e3 first. But okay, so here I'm going to go h4. And yeah, I will take back with the knight, which is a bit of a setback. And oh, that is annoying. So I'll go bishop e3, and then I'm going to go g4. Although f5 is a Sveshnikov thematic move. So that could be a problem. There it goes. Okay, I'm going to take... This is going to get a little wild. Queen h5 is enticing. It's a blitz game, so let's go for it. Oh, it cuts me off. That's annoying. Damn, I didn't see that. Okay, that sucks. But hey, I'm holding my own against a 21-15 on Blitz. So the question is, where do I castle? Yeah, he's waiting for that. Okay, I'm going to play g4. My queen could get trapped, but not so easy for him to trap it. Okay, I'm going to go rook d1, and I guess I'm going to castle kingside if I castle at all. I'm threatening bishop e4 here, or I was. Yeah, he wants to mate me this way now. Yeah, this is a key point. Okay, I guess I don't want to castle. I don't want to castle because this is going to hurt eventually. I'm going to feel that pain. But I might, because I'm trying to get my knight improved here. Although I do kind of like where it is too. But I think I might do this maneuver. He might have to trade his bishop for that. Overall, I'm quite happy with my play though this game. Okay, let's. I have to play. I'm down to 2 minutes, so I have to just make moves here. Okay, that's very scary. I think I might actually take here. Because I'm threatening on e4 now. Can't quite go here. Oh, I see. Oh, I just dropped. He dropped his queen. I missed a queen. Maybe I can still do it next move. Damn it. Oh, I can still do it. But I've got no time. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to sack the exchange. I'm just going to sack the exchange here. And I'm going to give. I'm going to take on f2. I won. Oh, against a 20. That might be a new personal best, or it might be a tie. 2055. I think I beat my personal best by 1 point. Let's see. 2055. New personal best by a single point. I was 2004 when I started. Wow, that was cool. Yeah, I knew theory there very well, and I'm happy about that win. New personal best on Blitz. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be playing classical, but I snuck in a couple Blitz games there. 17 viewers, that's cool. But yeah, I'm happy with that. That's cool. Whenever I get a game that I know a lot of ideas, that's always enjoyable. Yeah, that was a nice win. The bad brain. There's a delay on the stream. I made that move probably 30 seconds before you mentioned it, and I mentioned it about a minute before. Yeah, so that was a cool game. Yeah, new personal best on Blitz by 1 point. So my opponent, just want to look at my opponent there. FIDE, okay, 600, that could be true. From Paraguay, 2182 rapid, 2109. He was 2300 in March. And he has wins over 2 IMs. Although I'm guessing that those were berserks. But although even so. Yeah, berserks. But even so, right? So yeah, he was 2300 back in March. I'm happy about that. Nice scalp there. New personal best on Blitz. Yeah, by 1 point. 2055. Okay, so this is one of the openings that I really enjoyed playing. So, but yeah, Bishop B7 is a sideline. So I think technically this is. I mean, there is a B5, so I don't know if technically it's a Sveshnikov yet. It might still technically be a Kalishnikov until he plays a knight on F6. Then it's a Sveshnikov. but he didn't play knight f6. He played the sideline of bishop b7. But generally, you play it the same way, which is what I did. I'm not 100% sure about knight e3. Maybe I should play h4 right away. h4 right away might have been better. But I don't think knight e3, knight c3, knight ce3 is bad. Also, bishop d3 might be good here. Bishop d3. But yeah, because of what he did, I think, because he had a plan in mind. I think because of this, I should play h4 first. I'll look at this later, but I think h4 might be slightly better than knight ce3. Yeah, and f5. This is all very thematic, and I'm just happy that, you know, even on a sideline, I think I still played the best move, and we're in move 16 already. So I think I played a perfect game so far. Except I think h4 is slightly better than knight ce3. Other than that, and this move, like, I'm not sure if I would play queen h5 in a longer time control, but in Blitz, I think it's valid. So I went for it. I did overlook e4, so in hindsight, I'm not sure. Maybe, it's hard to say. Because I don't know if I can really stop e4. So maybe queen h5 is still good, because I don't want to play f3. The only other move here I'm thinking of is g4. Yeah, so we'll see what Stockfish says later. Yeah, I spent a long time on this move, on castling, because I was really scared of this battery opening up on me. But it's nice that black doesn't have a dark squared bishop. That helps me out. I played a lot of calm moves considering I didn't have much time. So just trying to repurpose my knight. Then he sacks this knight. This was probably a mistake. Well, I guess he was probably expecting me to recapture. But I think I made the very mature move, especially in a blitz game, to play knight d5. Because I don't want to recapture here, because this is very strong. So I'm pretty sure he overlooked. Although now that I'm seeing it, maybe I could have played rook d5. Might have been better, possibly. Rook d5 may have been better. I'm not sure. But I'm still happy that I found knight d5. And yeah, I was looking for tactics here on e7, but I couldn't see it working. And then here, I'm very lucky that I saw this after. It's a shame that, I mean, I got really angry at myself when I didn't see it. Like, as soon as I played here, then I saw it, and I'm like, oh damn. But he didn't see it either, and I was able to capitalize. And he still is tricky here. Actually, I guess I missed another move here. There was a rook on e7 hanging, so I didn't even see that. But I was down to a minute now. But still, yeah, so I sacked the exchange here. I wanted access to f7 as well. But yeah, I missed this e7 rook. And I'm up so much material here, basically a full queen. Actually, I'm up a queen and a pawn, technically. So I could do anything. I could even just sack the queen for a rook. Everything here is winning. But yeah, I decided to do this, kind of goading him to take, which he did take, because then it's quite simple if I just take back, because he'll have no pieces left. Well, I guess at the end of it, I'll have a rook and a bishop against nothing, I think. Yeah, so I mean, that was a nice scalp. Let's look at that with the computer now. Again, I'm mostly happy because it was a theoretical game. which I enjoy. I enjoy any game, win or lose, if we go down the rabbit hole of theory. I always find those very enjoyable. Okay, so let's look at this with the engine on. Yeah, so this bishop b7. I guess it's not even a sideline. It's just bad. There are sidelines here. There's even like bishop e7 apparently is playable. Oh right, I remember bishop e7, and I still can't remember if I like c4 or c3 here. I would have to check my repertoire. Both are good, but I think c4 might be better. Hang on. People are messaging me in the background here. Oh, I know who that is. Okay, sorry. Getting back to the game. But yeah, he played bishop b7. Yeah, computer doesn't like this. Why do people message me? You guys hear that bing in the background when I'm getting messaged? So I played c3. Apparently this is a mistake. At least that's what the engine says initially. It really likes bishop e3. I'm not sure if we are planning something on b6 here. I see that there's a trick here. This is often something you can do in this line, but I think you can even do it in some Najdorfs. You put the bishop on e3 with the idea of going to b6 with the ultimate goal of putting a knight on c7. So I think that might be partially what the computer is thinking here. C4 is also apparently pretty good. So this was a mistake. I'm not surprised about that. I just played it in normal Sveshnikov style, but so I'm not really sure why c3 is no good. Yeah, so this is what happened, and I'll look at that closer in my own time. I'm surprised that it doesn't like c3 very much. Okay, so knight c2. This was all. Yeah, we actually transposed into a Kalishnikov. So there's something about it doesn't like me. Where was it here? No, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the computer. I think the computer might be a little mistaken here. Because when I play c3, it gives it a 0.1 after knight f6. Now it's almost warming up to it, but yeah, because now it's giving it a 0.6. So I don't think c3 was that bad at all, but it's preferring that black play the knight into e7, and that is one difference that we have in a normal Kalishnikov, where the knight can go to f6. But we're talking about a 30 center pawn difference, so it's really, really subtle here. So because of this, because we can't play bishop g5 now, because he can just bide his time with h6 apparently. It doesn't like c3 so much. But this is, I don't know, it's still good. But yeah, computer likes bishop e3 instead. I'll look at that more in my own time. It's possible that c3 is still good. Computer is only on a shallow depth there. Okay, so anyways, the game continued and it transposed into a Kalishnikov. And, excuse me, it doesn't like knight ce3. Yeah, it likes it likes h4. Or probably a4 as well. Yeah, so after the game I thought, yeah, h4 is probably better, and it is. Yeah, and I think exactly because of bishop g5, which is what he played. So, yeah, h4 is better. Because he can trade off this problem bishop for my knight. And I played h4 now. Apparently, it wants to go queen g4. Never mind. It's saying knight f5. But, or queen g4. Knight f5 or queen g4 it seems to like. Anyways, this is a blitz game. Bishop d3. Yeah, he plays f5. Again, very thematic. And so I played queen h5 here. Computer doesn't believe in it. Yeah, because d4 is hard. I didn't know what else to play, though. It's saying queen b3 or kingside castling. Or queen g4. Okay. How does this, what's the difference though? Because if he plays d4, I don't really understand the difference of putting it here versus here. But okay, I won't look at that too deeply right now. g4, it's calling a mistake. It wants rook d1 or castling. It doesn't really want to push on the king side right now. But okay. And it wants the queenside castle here. I considered it, but because there's a pawn on c3, I thought this was a bit weakening, and he's got these two pawns pushed quite a bit. I was pretty scared to actually castle queenside. I thought these pawns could cause a lot of damage. I know that I have my own attack, but I actually thought I'm relatively safe on the king side here. But the computer likes queenside castling. So that's why I played rook d1 instead of castling queenside. And yeah, now it castled. Computer doesn't like knight g2. It wants rook d4. Yeah, that looks like a nice move. It's going to take him 10 years to kick out that rook. That's kind of a nice move there, rook d4. Okay. Computer doesn't believe in taking there. It actually, believe it or not, it actually likes taking, or it prefers taking the knight, but the best move is apparently bishop b3. Interesting. Yeah, no, in a blitz game, I'm definitely taking on d5 here. And I thought we could take with the rook, but apparently that's a mistake because of knight h6. Now there's this discovery on the knight, and oh yeah, now these are connected and they're in trouble because how do I protect the rook and the knight? So taking with the rook would have been, but he's attacking it twice. Yeah, so that would have been a mistake. So taking with the knight would have been slightly better than taking with the rook. Computer again likes rook d4, but yeah, it's a blitz game. And then yeah, this just the game losing blunder, unfortunately for black, but fortunate for me. So I got some of I guess I played that a bit wrong, but it was kind of a sideline. So I'm not so familiar with the bishop b7 early on, but a new personal best nonetheless.